Erik Ten Hag signing told he is never a Manchester United player. Welcome to Manchester United urgent news. Erik Ten Hag replacement lined up as Angel Gomes makes transfer admission. The Manchester United board is set to hold a meeting in London today, with manager Erik Ten Hag facing crunch talks over his future. United have made their worst ever start to a Premier League season, having picked up just 8 points from their first 7 games. As a result, the pressure has ramped up on Ten Hag and a decision on his future could come very soon. There is now an 11-day break until United's next game due to an international break, and the Red Devils will be desperate to get back to winning ways once they return to action. With all that in mind, take a look at the latest headlines coming out of Old Trafford. Tuchel, lined up. Former Chelsea and Bayern Munich boss Thomas Tuchel has been lined up to potentially replace Ten Hag, according to the Manchester Evening News. Tuchel was in the frame to replace Ten Hag over the summer, but the Dutchman ultimately remained in charge and was given a 1-year contract extension. However, United are now considering a change. The report states that several other unnamed candidates are also of interest to United, but they are all currently in work while Tuchel has not taken another job since leaving Bayern at the end of last season. Ten Hag highlights positives. Despite failing to win either game, Ten Hag was quick to highlight the positives from United's draws against Porto and Villa. "We have come through 2 very tough away games," Ten Hag told Sky Sports. "This is a team, we showed the belief and faith we have." He also hailed his side's defensive performance, adding, "I think it's the 4th clean sheet this season. You see, we had a very good organisation and togetherness. There was good character and good spirit as a team. Determined, resilient. We almost didn't concede a chance. When you defend like this and get some luck, in the end they had a big chance, through Jadon Philogene, but it was almost the only chance I think." Gomes open to return. Former Manchester United midfielder Angel Gomes has admitted he is open to rejoining the club, with the 24-year-old set to be available for nothing this summer. "As amazing as it would be, after finding happiness abroad, I know, playing in the Premier League is not the be-all and end-all," Gomes told The Times about the prospect of returning to England. One of Erik Ten Hag's summer signings, Joshua Zirkzee, has been told he is never a Manchester United player, following a sluggish start to his Premier League career. Ten Hag sanctioned United's summer move for Zirkzee, who completed a £36.5 million move from Bologna and signed a 5-year contract at Old Trafford. Zirkzee had spent 2 years at Italian side Bologna, scoring 14 goals in 58 appearances, including 11 in Serie A last season. The 23-year-old, who has 3 caps for Netherlands, enjoyed a dream start to his Manchester United career, scoring the winner on his debut to help Ten Hag's side beat Fulham on the opening day of the season. Zirkzee has offered little since then, however, failing to find the back of the net or provide any assists in his last 9 appearances in all competitions. Manchester United legend Paul Scholes was among those to criticise Zirkzee following Sunday's goalless draw with Aston Villa, questioning his best position and doubting his ability to be a consistent goalscorer for the Red Devils. "In forward areas especially, I just don't think the quality is there," Scholes said after an uneventful clash at Villa Park. "We go back to the most successful teams, they're capable of scoring goals. What have we scored? 5 goals in 7 games. Now we had 3 or 4 forwards who could get you 20 goals, so you're looking at 80 goals a season there, and I just don't see that in the forward line at Manchester United. Look, Rasmus Højlund does all right, but is he gonna score you 20 goals? I don't think so. Zirkzee, what is he? Is he a number 9 or a 0.10? Is he going to get you 20 goals? I don't think so. I think they're relying more on hope than actual proven quality, and they spent so much money as well." Ex-Premier League midfielder Craig Burley has also criticised Zirkzee, claiming he is never a Manchester United player. Speaking on ESPN, the former Chelsea and Scotland star also urged United to pull the plug on struggling manager Ten Hag during the international break. The Manchester United board are set to meet up in London this week, where conversations over Ten Hag and the team's lack of progress will undoubtedly be held. United have just 8 points from 7 league games and sit 14th following a run which represents the club's worst ever start to a Premier League campaign. It wasn't one of Manchester United's worst performances. It wasn't brilliant, but it wasn't one of the worst. Romano confirms Man United's Ten Hag replacement. The Dutchman is facing the sack after 5 consecutive winless games, which has included 2 draws and 1 loss in the Premier League to see Man United slump to their worst ever start in the competition. After finishing in a record low 8th last season, Man United currently languish in 14th after the weekend's 0-0 draw with Aston Villa, and there appears to be a consensus in the media that Ten Hag's days are numbered. Sir Jim Ratcliffe is set to meet with the rest of the club's bosses on Tuesday to discuss the 54-year-old's future, and the signs for Ten Hag are anything but positive. Speculation surrounding possible replacements has abounded in recent weeks, with names such as Max Allegri, Simone Inzaghi and Thomas Tuchel bandied about. Romano confirms Tuchel interest. Now, transfer expert Fabrizio Romano has broken his silence on the matter. The Italian has echoed reports from his home country that have rubbished links to Inter boss Inzaghi, though he did confirm that Ineos are big fans of ex-Bayern manager Tuchel. However, contrary to some reports that have claimed Man United are already lining up the German, Romano insists that no talks with potential Ten Hag replacements have as yet taken place. When Man United considered the position of Ten Hag, they were in the process to decide whether they wanted to confirm Ten Hag or fire him last summer after winning the FA Cup. What happened is that internally at Man United, they had a meeting with Thomas Tuchel and also with his agent representing him, Romano said on YouTube. So there was a meeting, then they decided not to proceed on both sides. On Tuchel's side, he wanted to relax a bit after Bayern, to take some energy and then return in the next months. And also Man United decided to confirm Ten Hag as the manager. But that meeting is showing to you once again that the appreciation of Ineos, of the management team and of Manchester United in general for Thomas Tuchel remains. So for sure, Tuchel is a candidate, but at the moment, still Man United are discussing internally and still not making contact with any other coach so far. Because they still keep respecting and waiting with Ten Hag. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.